to use the Sketchbook app. I know some of you have it, some of you may not. If you don't, you need to let me know. And we're going to open that up, and there should be a blank screen. If there is not, if there's not, you're going to click New Sketch and then Create, and if you want to save the sketch that's already there, click Save to Gallery, and then you have a new page. What we're going to do here is experiment with tools. I would like you to use, I'm going to show you all this in a minute. I would like you to use at least 10 tools, okay? All your tools are over here, and I have a bunch of tools saved over here in my menu. That is not all the tools there are. There are tons and tons and tons of tools. And the basic ones, these are the ones that are in this menu here, and plus a couple others that I've saved, and I will show you how to save them. There are all of these, all of these tools right here. We have Texture Essentials tools. These are going to be pretty helpful. And synthetic paint brushes, and let's see, traditional drawing tools, including 2 air brushes right there, some pens, brushes. Let's see, that is a chisel tip brush. It is not a knife, and a marker and some other brushes, some fine art pencils like graphite, some texture-y tools, some shape tools, some spatter tools. These glow tools right here are interesting. Smudge brushes, different kinds of pens and airbrushes and markers, and some other pencils and brushes, different kinds of pastels. These colorless brushes are here at the bottom. They're sort of like the smudge brushes, but they just, they don't have any color with them. So I will tell you, or I'll show you about those in some video. My dog is bugging me, and she won't leave me alone. Oops. Okay. So I'm going to pick a tool. I need to know what the tool is called, because after I play with it a little bit, I need to write down what the tool is. So this is the Bleeding Watercolor Brush. Let's see. With this tool here at the side, I can make it really big or very, very tiny. I'm going to set it someplace in the middle. With this one, it's going to make it dark and light. I can turn it up, and that's dark. I turn it way down, and it's going to be very, very pale. I'm going to turn it up close to the top. So I'm going to try some things. I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to experiment with how the colors go over each other. What if I turn is there a big difference when I turn the flow down? Okay. So I'm going to show you something else. up here, right there, there's a text tool, and I'm going to say what that is. It was a bleeding watercolor brush. Okay, and let's see, I'm gonna squish that down. I'm just using my fingers to make it smaller, and I'm gonna put that right on top. Okay, I'm gonna, oops, done with that. I'm gonna choose, this is an eraser. Oops, oh. I'm not sure why that's not working. Oh, because I accidentally put it in another layer. Layers are over here. They can be helpful. It's like this one's highlighted, so I'm in a different layer. If I want to work in this layer, I need to touch it and see how the highlight changes. Whatever box is highlighted, that's the layer you're working in. So I was able to erase some of the watercolor with the eraser. So that does not count as a tool to make marks with, and that's what we're going to play with. I'm going to play with this brush. This is a basic watercolor brush. Okay, to change colors, I want to change colors. I can touch this color right here, or I can touch that rainbow circle. I'm going to switch to that green. Oops. Oh. Oh. Okay. It doesn't look any different because I just changed the base of the color. I didn't change anything else. If I want that color, I need to steer this around in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to play with this watercolor brush a little bit. I'm going to try making it smaller. I'm going to turn down the opacity. I don't see a whole lot of difference. Now I do. So I notice that if I keep my finger down, or my stylus or whatever, if I keep that down and keep painting with this, the color doesn't layer up. I have to pick my finger up and maybe go a different direction, and then the color layers up. Okay, I'm gonna, this is a basic watercolor brush, and I'm gonna squish that down, and I'm gonna put it on top of there. Okay, I'm done with that. Let's pick another one. I'm going to close my eyes and pick one. Okay, this is a charcoal blender. That might not make marks. Oh, it does. Okay. I'm going to change colors again. So this is pretty light. See how dark it can be. That looks pretty dark, but I gotta layer it up. Similar, well, this is kind of the opposite of the watercolor brush. If I keep coloring in one spot, it's gonna get, yeah, it gets darker even if I'm not picking up my finger. Okay, this is called Charcoal Blend. Oh, let's play with it small. See how small it can get. Okay. All right, I'm going to label this. put that on there. Okay, so another thing that you could do is see what happens when you put one tool on top of another. But don't go too far out of the way. Okay. All right, keep going like that, and when you have all 10, you must have 10. Okay? When you have all 10 and you've labeled them, I do not accept screenshots, especially for iPad drawings in Sketchbook. I can't, if I do a screenshot, it's going to capture all of the menus around the outside. Okay? That's not good. Makes your work look ugly. Stop it. Stop. That's our plot. So what you need to do is go up here to this menu. That's my German Shepherd Vico. You're gonna click Save, click Share, click Flattened Image, the top one, and then Save Image. That's gonna put it in your photos, your camera roll, and it will not have menus around the outside. I will Mrs. Castle does not grade screenshots. Pico, I'm almost done. Oops. Okay. Okay. So we can't edit this. So if you make we can edit, but you need the, oops. Mrs. Castle does not grade screenshots, so don't send me a screenshot, okay? That's it for this one. Remember, 10 different tools. Label the tools and don't send me a screenshot because I do not grade screenshots. Okay? All right. Have fun. Try out a bunch of different tools and don't forget to upload your work. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.